Look, we had to kind of grind through it. I think maybe more than the expectations were from maybe fans looking at some of the results leading into this game. But Southern Indiana was extremely competitive tonight, worked really hard, and showed great team spirit and just kept plugging away and making things difficult. And, I think we handled it pretty well. We never really gave up anything. At the end, when they got a little desperate, they created a little moment there at the end, but thought we handled it well for the most game. And look, it just lacked a little quality at times. And we got in some good areas and either mishit the pass, made the wrong decision, or just didn't execute the finish. And sometimes over the course of season, you have nights like this, you just got to make sure you win and get the W, move on, and then work on getting, a little bit more, quality and, a little bit more. I guess we got to just click a little bit better out there together.
I guess what, if anything, are you able to take from this game moving forward into a nice stretch of home games against quality opponents coming up?
Yeah, I think you just got to take that. Look, every game's going to be difficult. Every moment counts, and we got to make sure we're, living right, training right to prepare for these games. Teams have really played us pretty difficult this year, and then we found ways to get it done, and we haven't played our best soccer yet. So that's kind of the way we view it. We got to find a way to click and get together and play our best stuff more consistently over 90 minutes. But at least now, up until then, we've found ways to win games and keep our season moving the direction we want, and then eventually it's going to come together.
Joey, just talk about what you saw with the goal, be able to finally, get the chance to go in.
Yeah, I mean, we all knew it was coming. Didn't really matter who it was, and I think that's a great quality that this team has. It doesn't really matter who scores. There's no selfishness. So we were all pushing, and I mean, I'm not really sure how the play developed. I was kind of focused on getting us, making a hard run to the box when I think Chong was driving at the goal. I'm not quite sure. And I think it just bounced off one of their guys, and I don't know, it set up perfect on my left foot, and then it kind of died, so I knew I could whip it around back post and, went in. So.
Jared, what did it mean to have Mitch back in there tonight between plays?
Yeah, Mitch is talented and Seth are talented. It wasn't an easy decision by any means to put Mitch in there, but I think Mitch is arguably the best goalie in the country, and now that he's healthy, we need to get him in there and let him help us, and build him back to his best, and know that we have a backup that's probably the best backup in the country, and we can rest easy no matter who's in goal. The guys in the front can now just focus on doing their job and getting their game up to the level we need.
With the name of the opponent, not knowing too much about them, even from a fan's perspective, I guess, not getting that second or third goal to maybe get some of the newer guys some minutes, get them on tape, figure out their depth. Is that disappointing? Is that something that you guys looking forward to? And you both can answer that too.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think every game you play, you hope you have the opportunity to look at younger players and guys to build that depth, but we got to earn it, and we got to make the plays when they're there. And, tonight the disappointing part is we had really some nice actions, got in some really good areas, and we lacked the execution to maybe get that second goal or push for a third. And that's something that when I talk about not clicking, I think that's where we're a little bit off, the timing, the execution. And, sometimes when you play a game every 4 days, the training isn't as consistent to develop that, so we got to continue to find ways to get there. But yeah, I think every game I play, you're hoping you have opportunities to build guys, not even for this season, but for their future and our future, when we have to pass the torch to some of these guys. So yeah, maybe we missed an opportunity to create some time for guys, but I think we'll be able to find some minutes for guys moving forward and continue their development.
Yeah, I agree.
I do have one more question for Joey. There was that moment where I think there was an injury where you called the guys over I think there were a few subs that you had in. What was kind of that messaging in the second half?
That was a little after the goal, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just kind of looked around. There was some negative body language, and little guys giving off kind of negative energy, and just wanted to fix that as soon as possible and get back on track and either close the game out like we did or keep trying to find another one. So it was just important. And I don't know. It's good to talk and, you know, kind of see where guys' heads are at, if there's any little adjustments that we can make with each other. But mainly I was just kind of trying to get the energy going and better body language and more positive kind of communication, because there were some frustrated guys out there tonight. But so yeah, I was just trying to do my best to keep guys like level-headed.
You got Long Island on Friday. Just a message to the folks that were here tonight to kind of pitch them to make sure they're here on Friday.
Yeah, we really appreciate everyone who comes out every game, and it's Friday night, so I think they sell beer here now. So come on down, get a beer, and come watch some good footy.